Hey, it's Whitney, and I just wanted to show you a pen test of all my black brush pens. So I have accumulated a ton of pens over the past 2 years of all this creative journaling, and I didn't realize it, but I have 10 different black brush pens. So I do want to do a pen test in my new Scribbles That Matter book. I'm going to do it in the back where they have your set pen test pages, and these are just going to be my black brush pens, so you can just kind of see how they write. Some I use all the time, like the Tombow Funosuke pens and the dual brush pens, and some I haven't used literally since I bought them. So I'm just going to show you guys how these write, and I'll link everything in the caption if you're interested in trying some of these out. Some are in sets, so like I got the black Pentel pen, it was in a set with a bunch of different colors too. So I'm going to flip over to the journal view and start. I'm just going to write the name of the pen with each pen. Alright, so I'm going to lay them out. I'm going to start with my most familiar pens that I use, which is the Tombow Funosuke pen. So these come in both a hard and a soft tip, and they come in the dual tip, which is gray on one side and then black on the other side. The hard and soft, the hard is just a little bit firmer tip. I'm just going to write it out so the lettering is a little bit thinner when you write with the hard tip than when you write with the soft tip. And I use these all the time for headers. Any page you probably flip through in my journal has some writing with these pens. So this is going to be the soft tip pen. So you see the WSBS, that means soft. These are sold individually or in 2-packs, but you see this tip is just a little bit looser. So when you press down, the stroke is a little bit thicker. So there is a tiny difference in between the hard and the soft, but it's not a crazy difference. And once you start using them, you'll definitely be able to tell. So this is the dual brush pen. These are the most popular brush pens out there, I think, made by Tombow. And these are, of course, quite thick. And if you are unfamiliar with them, the dual brush comes from, they have 2 tips. So this is not a brush edge. It is just a sharp, pointy, firm tip. And these come in all different colors. There's 96 different colors, but this is one of the shades of black. They do have 2 shades of black and a bunch of different grays. So this is the Pentel sign pen. So I got these from Amazon, and they come in all different colors. So that's the cool thing about these. But I do love the way that they write. They're very similar to the Funosuke pens from Tombow. So once again, it's a lot thinner strokes. It looks a little bit thicker actually than the soft tip pen. So, I forgot, in the Tombow collection there is the twin tip pen. So it has the gray on one side and the black. I'm going to write in the black. And then the other side, so this is a little bit thicker than the soft tip. They are both called the Funosuke, but this is the twin tip, so this is going to be the gray side. The next one is the nice folks over at Jet Pens sent me these. This is the Zebra Funwari Food Color Sign Pens. So this also came in a pack of different colors. I am just writing in the black. I use black mostly in my notebook, so I do keep these pens around a lot. So this is the Funwari, if I'm saying that right. I am going to write it though. These are definitely a lot firmer than any of the other pens that I've used. So you do have to press down a little bit harder on that one to make those lines a little bit thicker down there. This is going to be the Pigma, this BB, made by Sakura. So that one's fun. I haven't used this in like a year, so I forgot kind of how it wrote, but this is it feels like paint. So it's very sensitive. When you push down, it does produce that huge stroke there. But now that it's been forever, and I'm trying it, I kind of love it. So this is the Pigma. I'm gonna have to add this to my collection again. Here is another one that I haven't used in forever. So it came in a set of some Faber-Castell pens. This is the Pitt Artist Big Brush Pen. So this is the number 199. So it is a large, very large tip, but let's see how it writes. So it is a little bit firmer than that Pigma pen that I just used. These now, this is just written in a foreign language. So I know I ordered this from Amazon after seeing somebody use it. This literally was like a year and a half ago or so. So I can't tell you the name of it because when I look at my Amazon history, it's like it's something different. But it is listed under Zebra. So I will provide the link that I use, but the one that I'm looking at just looks a little bit different. So I'm just going to write Zebra Tan Pen. So it sounds a little silly, and that was fun too. When you press down harder, it's kind of like a paint pen. So this is the last one that I'm doing, and this is actually like a brush at the end, so it is going to be a lot more sensitive when you push down, so it's going to be more like you're painting. So this is the Zebra Feud brush pen. It's double-sided, and I will definitely link this because I did find this in my Amazon history. It does have the two different sides, so I'll write with both of them. And this one, definitely you have to be very sensitive when you're writing because it's definitely just like paint. A little harder to control. And I'll write the double-sided with this other side here. This side is a little bit smaller and it's not like a paintbrush, so it is a little bit easier to control. All right, so that was fun. I'm gonna put little dots here. All right, I hope you kind of got an idea of how all of those brush pens write. I mean, you never know unless you try them yourself, of course, but that's my little pen test for all of my brush black pens. So I have a ton other regular black pen tips, so I need to do all of those too on a separate page. But that was fun, just trying out how they all compare. A lot are a lot easier to start with, like the Fudenosuke Tombow pens are probably the easiest, and then if you get to the more soft kind of Faber-Castell and the Pigma pen, they're more like kind of paint, so you have to be very careful when you're writing, and it's more of a learning curve. So it definitely does take a lot of practice to get real good with these pens, but it is fun just to play around and learn with them. So let me know some of your favorite black brush pens or any color brush pens. Some of these do come in different colors, so that's kind of fun. Let me know that in the comments, and definitely like this video and subscribe if you want to see more like it. I will see you guys later. Bye.